Green Berets. The Green Berets are the U.S. Army's elite specialists in unconventional warfare, fighting behind enemy lines, supporting local insurgents, and building alliances with foreign militaries. Unlike conventional troops that rely on overwhelming firepower, the Green Berets focus on training, advising, and empowering local forces to fight for themselves. Each team, called an Operational Detachment Alpha, usually consists of 12 soldiers, each one an expert in a specific skill such as weapons, engineering, medicine, or communications. Their training emphasizes not just combat, but also language fluency and cultural awareness. This allows them to blend into foreign regions and win the trust of local populations. Green Berets are typically deployed in politically sensitive areas where direct American presence might escalate tensions, such as parts of Africa, the Middle East, and Eastern Europe. A real-world example of their effectiveness came during Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan in 2001. Small teams of Green Berets partnered with the Northern Alliance, a coalition of Afghan fighters, and with minimal U.S. ground presence, overthrew the Taliban regime within weeks. They coordinated precision airstrikes on horseback using laser designators, demonstrating the Green Berets' ability to merge ancient and modern warfare methods seamlessly. They are not only warriors, but also teachers, diplomats, and force multipliers, able to transform local resistance into a capable army. Working alongside these unconventional warfare specialists is another elite Army unit, one that focuses on speed, coordination, and large-scale direct raids: the 75th Ranger Regiment. The 75th Ranger Regiment is the U.S. Army's premier light infantry special operations force. They specialize in direct action raids, airfield seizures, and high-value target captures. Unlike the Green Berets, who focus on long-term advisory missions, the Rangers excel in short-notice, high-intensity assaults requiring precision and overwhelming speed. Each Ranger battalion can deploy anywhere in the world within 18 hours. Their training begins with the rigorous Ranger Assessment and Selection Program, followed by the legendary Ranger School, one of the toughest leadership programs in the world. Rangers were the first boots on the ground during Operation Just Cause in Panama in 1989, seizing Torrijos Tocumen International Airport to allow follow-on forces to land. They also fought heroically in Somalia in 1993 during the Battle of Mogadishu, made famous by Black Hawk Down, where they held their ground against overwhelming odds while rescuing trapped soldiers. Today, the 75th Ranger Regiment remains a rapid response strike force, known for its discipline, unity, and its motto, "Rangers lead the way." But even the most elite ground troops depend on one thing: air support that can reach anywhere, at any time, under any conditions. That's where the legendary Night Stalkers come in. The Night Stalkers are the world's most elite special operations aviators. Their mission is to fly U.S. Special Operations Forces into and out of combat zones, often in complete darkness and under heavy enemy fire. They specialize in low-altitude, high-speed flight operations using modified helicopters, such as the MH-47 Chinook, the MH-60 Black Hawk, and the MH-6 Little Bird. Their motto, "Night Stalkers don't quit," reflects their commitment to never leave a mission unfinished. During Operation Gothic Serpent in 1993 in Somalia, they flew through relentless fire to insert and rescue Delta and Ranger teams. Their most famous mission came in 2011 during the raid in Abbottabad, Pakistan, when they transported SEAL Team 6 operators to eliminate Osama bin Laden. With unmatched skill in night flying and stealth aviation, the Night Stalkers serve as the lifeline of every special operation: silent, precise, and unstoppable. Speaking of that mission, the unit they carried into Pakistan has become one of the most recognized names in special operations: the Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs are the Navy's maritime special operations force, trained to fight on sea, air, and land, the three domains that give them their name. Their missions include direct action, reconnaissance, sabotage, and counterterrorism, often beginning from the sea and moving inland with stealth and precision. Their training begins with basic underwater Demolidian SEAL training, or BUDS, a course renowned for its extreme physical and mental challenges. Only a small percentage survive Hell Week, where candidates endure days of cold, exhaustion, and non-stop drills. SEALs played key roles in Panama in 1989, disabling Noriega's aircraft, and in Operation Neptune Spear in 2011, where SEAL Team 6 conducted the Bin Laden raid. Beyond these famous missions, SEALs have fought pirates off Somalia, trained allies, and executed covert raids worldwide. They operate with surgical precision and absolute discipline, warriors who can swim underwater for miles, strike from the shadows, and vanish without a trace. But when things go wrong in the air or on the ground, when someone is stranded, wounded, or left behind, another unit takes over: the Air Force Pararescue Jumpers. The Pararescue Jumpers, or PJs, are the Air Force's elite combat search and rescue specialists. Their mission is simple: to save lives where others cannot go. They are both special operators and paramedics, trained to parachute, dive, or rappel into danger to retrieve downed pilots or wounded troops. Their motto, "that others may live," defines their calling. During Operation Anaconda in 2002, PJ Jason Cunningham risked and lost his life rescuing fellow soldiers under heavy fire. In the Battle of Gar, PJs inserted at over 10,000 feet to save trapped operators, performing life-saving care amid freezing combat conditions. They combine the precision of special operations with the compassion and skill of battlefield medicine, making them the ultimate guardians of life in war. While the PJs specialize in rescue, the Marine Corps brings its own breed of warriors, elite operators forged from expeditionary routes in amphibious warfare, the Marine Raiders. The Marine Raiders, officially known as MARSOC, are the Marine Corps' Special Operations component. They trace their heritage to the original World War II raiders, who pioneered hit-and-run amphibious attacks across the Pacific. Modern raiders operate in small, versatile teams capable of direct action, reconnaissance, and training foreign forces. They're expeditionary by design, able to launch from the sea, strike deep inland, and withdraw without support. During the wars in Afghanistan, Marine Raiders operated alongside Afghan commandos, dismantling insurgent networks in Helmand Province. In 2017, a raider team in Nangarhar held off a fierce ambush while calling in precision airstrikes, showcasing their composure under fire. Their motto, "always faithful, always forward," reflects the balance of Marine tradition and modern special operations mastery. Among all these specialized units, two stand above the rest for the most secret and dangerous missions. The first is Delta Force, the Army's silent strike unit. Delta Force is America's premier counterterrorism and hostage rescue unit. Created in 1977 by Colonel Charles Beckwith, it was modeled after the British SAS and built for fast, surgical strikes against the world's most dangerous threats. Delta operators are drawn from the best soldiers in the Army, mostly Rangers and Green Berets, and undergo an unforgiving selection process that tests endurance, navigation, and psychological strength. They played key roles in Panama in 1989, capturing Noriega's inner circle; in Somalia in 1993, rescuing troops during the Battle of Mogadishu; and in Iraq in 2003, capturing Saddam Hussein. Delta also tracked and eliminated Abu Musab al-Zarqawi in 2006, al-Qaeda's leader in Iraq. Every mission is designed for stealth, precision, and deniability. Delta Force remains the Army's sharpest blade, used only when success is non-negotiable. Working alongside Delta is its naval counterpart, an equally secretive, maritime-born unit that has redefined counterterrorism. SEAL Team 6. SEAL Team 6, also known as DEVGRU, is the Navy's Tier 1 counterterrorism and hostage rescue force. Formed in 1980, its members are handpicked from the best SEALs and tested through an intense process known as Green Team. While created for maritime missions, DEVGRU now operates globally, on land, in the air, and at sea. Its operators executed Operation Neptune Spear in 2011, the Bin Laden raid, as well as the rescue of Captain Richard Phillips in 2009 from Somali pirates. DEVGRU also serves as a testing ground for new tactics and technologies within naval special warfare, continuously pushing innovation forward. They are the tip of the spear, executing high-risk missions where speed, secrecy, and precision decide success. Coordinating all of these elite forces under one command is the organization that ensures they move as one. U.S. Special Operations Command. The U.S. Special Operations Command, or SOCOM, is the unified command that controls all U.S. Special Operations forces. Established in 1987, it ensures that every elite unit, from the Rangers to SEAL Team 6, operates with shared intelligence, resources, and coordination. Its subcommands include JSOC for Tier 1 units, USASOC for Army Special Operations, NSWC for the Navy SEALs, AFSOC for Air Force Operations, and MARSOC for the Marine Raiders. SOCOM has been instrumental in modern warfare coordination, managing missions like the capture of Saddam Hussein and supporting the bin Laden raid. Today it directs operations in more than 70 countries, covering everything from counterterrorism to cyber warfare. SOCOM is the brain behind the muscle, the command that binds America's most elite warriors into one global force. Yet even beyond SOCOM's reach exists one final layer of covert power, an organization not within the military, but within the intelligence world. The CIA's Special Activities Center. The CIA's Special Activities Center, or SAC, and its Special Operations Group are the agency's covert paramilitary branch. Staffed by former elite military operators, SAC conducts deniable missions, operations the United States can officially disavow. They organize sabotage, counterterrorism, and covert support for foreign forces, working under false identities or civilian cover. Their lineage traces back to the OSS of World War II, America's first Special Operations Force. SAC was among the first into Afghanistan after September 11th, coordinating the Northern Alliance offensive that toppled the Taliban. They continue to conduct secret operations in conflict zones worldwide, often alongside Delta and DEVGRU. Because they operate under the CIA rather than the Department of Defense, their actions remain highly classified, but their impact on global covert warfare is unmatched. They represent the final, most shadowed frontier of U.S. special operations, where intelligence meets combat, and every move is executed in silence. You've seen the special operations side. Now explore the full chain of command in the powerful structure of the U.S. military forces explained in detail. A complete look at how the U.S. military operates from the top down.